Hey, Malaco Watson, Miami property boss. What up? What's going on? I felt that need to come on and, just like I celebrate all my triumphs, I have to share my defeats and share every time I make a bad decision or a bad situation that I know that you guys can learn from. That I think it's probably just as good to share that, if not better. So that way, less mistakes, more money you're going to put in your pocket and shit. So today, I had a nice deal on the table, mixed-use property, 1.2 million. Actually, it's in Broward County, and I had an offer to purchase, and I didn't actually read the offer to purchase thoroughly, which I should have, because now it's biting me, and and long story short, in the agreement, these guys wanted to make sure that the main one of the main units was vacant. I don't remember reading that shit in the offer, and so now I'm getting in texts. More issues, and so now these guys did an inspection. They spent they got earnest money inspection. They had contractors go through there. So, they spent some money on this property, maybe about $7,000, $8,000. And turns out that the seller actually had a lease with the main tenant. And I didn't know, man. And that was my job, man. I fucked up. It was my job to know and to verify that lease. And so it's a 2-year lease. And that kills the deal, because the bank needs that property to be vacant in 4 months. And we tried talking to the tenants. They said no. So, it is what it is. Sometimes you have to deal with it. But, it's shit like this that, a lot of people decide, I don't want to deal with this. It's just too much issues, too much headaches. And it's true. But if you do your due diligence, man, I dropped the ball on this one. Fuck, And long story short, yes, the agent is going to be able to sue for damages, because she did what she was supposed to do. She got her qualified buyer to the table. She did everything she was supposed to do. She should get her commission. But now, because of my negligence, I wasn't careful, and so now these guys have to get out of the deal. The agent's going to be pissed off now, so I'll probably get sued by the seller's agent. I'll probably get sued. I'm sorry, by the buyer's agent. I'll probably get sued by the buyer himself, who spent money already. So, it's not a pretty scenario. Altogether, I'll probably have to settle out of court. The commission. They would have made a nice commission of fuck. So, $36,000, $30,000, $36,000 they would have made. So I'll have to, settle on a commission for her, because she did her job, and it's a big brokerage, so they're gonna want all their money, and they'll take this shit to court. So I'll be paying for a fucking attorney just to clean this shit up. So that ain't a pretty situation in at the Miami property boss's crib today. Unfortunately, it ain't gonna be nice, But it is what it is. You live and learn. I just want you to know. Read those contracts, man. Read that shit thoroughly. Don't just look at the number and commission and shit like that and think it's a done deal. Read the contracts, okay? Because it's what the contract says that happens and goes, not what you thought it said. So, I look at that contract now and I see it in there, and and I remember when they gave me the lease, I was so in a rush to just file it, and I didn't read the lease. You got to read the documents, guys. Look, so if you're a wholesaler doing the same thing, you want to be bounded by that contract. You want to bind that client or prospect with that contract. So you got to do your due diligence. All right. So with that being said, we'll let it go, and we'll hope to make that, make it up on the next deal. That's all I can.